up? Um, I see a lot of people have talked about this. This is a Facebook Marketplace deal that ends in a unaliving. With that being said, we're gonna get into this whole thing of it. Shout out to Crime and All. Let's get it.
If you want it all, I'll give it back.
Early that morning, multiple patrol units rushed toward a neighborhood after a frantic 911 call reported several gunshots had just been fired. The speed of the responding officers made one thing clear. Whatever had happened was extremely serious. As police arrived, concerned neighbors waved them toward the scene. What they found was chaotic. A victim lay motionless on the ground, while another person desperately performed CPR. But before we get to that moment, here's how it all began.
Going. You just try to come to my house with fake ass money and try to rob me?
Why you following
Play that
old
gun phone
boy
game?
though?
That's from you, Red Money. You play that game? No, let me start on. No, you.
Why you
We're
following
doing it
him?
right now. You're going on Facebook. Police are on the way right now.
I gotta pause this. Y'all need to quit following people, man. Y'all sit here following people, not knowing if they got their weapon on them or if they got them hands. Y'all need to quit following people. Quit following people. Thank you.
Why would you just hand me fake money like that? What was your deal? Where's your buddy at? Where's the truck that just dropped you? No, the truck came in here. I know that goddamn truck. That wasn't a goddamn Uber, motherfucker. That was an Uber, That's not an Uber. Don't worry, I'm gonna get the tag number too, because you got money on you. Give me the bag. Give me the bag. Give me the bag.
See, at this point, this is robbing
Give
somebody.
me the bag.
At this point, you just rob old boy. I don't know if you know that or not. You basically just this here is a robbery. Okay, this right here is a robbery.
You got weed in here too? What's that jar in here? What's that jar of drugs in here? Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
Not, mind you,
What's the
he
name of it?
mind
Huh?
you, he knows how to
I got
rob
your
this
name, man. It's
dude
Facebook.
and still
Give me
following
your phone.
old boy.
Give me your fucking phone. Give me your goddamn phone.
And
Now.
now you're going for the dude's phone
Give me your fucking phone. Give me your fucking phone.
and you
Drop
walking
it.
up on him.
Drop it. Now, if you want it all, I'll give it back.
Damn. I gotta pause it. In case y'all didn't hear what happened, the the dude that a Caucasian dude was following looked like he pulled out a 9 millimeter and put the clip in him. Again, you don't follow people. You follow people, you're gonna get took the F on up out of here. Plain and simple.
Ladies and gentlemen, Twice Yearly PrEP is here. One office visit every 6 months. 2 times a year for HIV. According to investigators, the victim had been trying to sell a dirt bike. Surveillance footage showed potential buyers arriving at the house that
What the?
morning. The seller
Hold
appeared
on, let me
excited.
pause this. Brother, you had cameras all around your house and you still chose to follow this dude? Bro, the only thing you did was put yourself on dummy mission. That's all you did. What you did was nothing but a dummy mission. Idiot. You effed around and found out now, didn't you?
Exciting. But then everything changed. At one point, the victim suddenly ran down the street, appearing to chase someone. Moments later, his wife rushed outside and called 911. But by then, it was already too late.
So Josh called me. He said, call the police. He handed me fake money. He hung up on me. And at that time, I walked outside to look to see if I saw anybody, and I didn't see anybody. And we hear about 6 to 7 gunshots. And I ran outside, and I jumped in my car, and I drove up there, and so I saw him laying on the ground.
Do you guys know where he went?
No. I heard the gunshots that came out, and apparently he's gone already.
Wait a minute, I think this is...
I heard like.
I thought it was before he could do... 2, 3, 4, 5, get bars, you know, there's the problem. One got top over the page, one did a check, one of the stomach.
He should never followed him. He should never followed him.
What a welcome.
Here, right here. Description right here. Description's right here. There he is.
Effed around and found out.
Wearing all black with a black hat, and now blanking on berets, wearing color camouflage backpack. They said he ran that way, and I drove around that way. I couldn't think he ran through the woods. They said that he ran through the woods that way, so I drove around. Alright, if y'all could just do me a favor, this shit, yo, wait, can you bring the dish to me? We'll save that. Who has this video? It is mine. It's recorded it, man. He's got video of him shooting the gun at him. Is this his phone? Yes, this is the guy's phone that's over there. Go ahead, Paul. Just pulled up somehow, bro.
After emergency crews arrived, officers and paramedics worked tirelessly to save the wounded man. Meanwhile, other officers spread throughout the neighborhood, interviewing witnesses and searching for clues. The entire area had fallen silent, shocked by what had just happened.
They called me like 10 minutes ago to talk about the police. And I heard them. They came out here and they found him like that. He was so perfect, telling me gunfight or something.
Yeah, that's the gentleman that he's supposed to be on the
I don't know.
I got a video. You got a video of him shooting. Yeah. His phone, he's taking video of the whole incident. Where's the phone? You got it. Yeah, you take phone. Should the wrap around there?
You think the shooter possibly headed out towards Ridge?
We can't flee completely. 2-3 through. All black. There's me. Black Miller standing male in the rear. Clothing with a large silver chain on his neck.
Didn't shoot him in the street. It looks like it. Yeah, he was right on the sidewalk filming in that video. I don't know yet. I haven't gotten details on that. That's the wife right there. It's over there in the blue car.
And this
Oh,
guy,
what up, Mark?
and she's the wife.
That's it. He's got the whole video, man. Yeah, he sees him, pulls it out, yeah, and shoots at him. Yeah. See him shoot, he shoots at
Just sent me the video.
No, this is his phone. This is the shooter, the victim's phone. He filmed it. Yeah, he filmed it before he got shot. Did you see the whole thing?
Dang.
See what I do?
Did the wife give you permission? Yeah. Yeah, she did. I asked her. Send me the video.
Well, you have somebody in the truck to leave the kids with?
My sister's 15.
Okay, your sister, you're okay with that?
My daughter's 15.
I need you to go. You're gonna go to the hospital, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So,
You want me to take the car back?
if you're okay with your kids staying with your
Yeah.
sister, okay, you're okay with that? How you gonna get to the hospital? You got a ride?
I can drive. I'll drive.
Are you sure? No, we want somebody to check.
You said you want me to
Yeah.
drive?
Her sister is with the kids. She's fine with it. So once the ambulance leaves, you go with it, okay?
Did you make the 911 call? No, actually, my sister and my wife.
Here, let's take it.
We might have to move your car.
I'll get it.
Of course, they're gonna
How
block
do we,
it.
how do we get out?
Well, we'll get fired. We're gonna get his patrol car, dude, and then you're gonna follow the ambulance. Alright? You just want to throw this up.
They're saying that he just went up the street.
Despite every effort, the victim could not be saved. Then, in the middle of the investigation, the suspected shooter was located in another area, prompting these officers to depart from the scene. After a successful chase, officers captured a 21-year-old boy named Oscar. But during the interrogation, Oscar presented a twisted story, raising concerns among detectives.
Have you told us the truth about everything today? What I want, let me see your hand for a minute, wait. See your hand, check my hand. Yeah, listen.
There's a lot about the job that isn't actually that fun, that I have now automated away almost entirely. It's really common that you run into merge conflicts. You're finally ready to merge something and it's a conflict, or CI is failing. But I have a Green PR's automation here that uses some of our skills. And this is going to go through and it's going to say, like, do any have CI failures because of like something linted wrong, or like didn't get caught in the pre-push, or maybe it's going to merge conflict because someone is like also changing it because we're rushing to, finish up a project or something like that. My PRs are always green.
Let me see your hand for a minute, wait. See your hand, check my hand. Yeah, listen.
Officers later recovered the vehicle believed to have been used in the getaway. Inside, they found a semi-automatic pistol with a loaded magazine. But the most significant discovery came from beneath a nearby wooden porch. Hidden there was a small bag containing counterfeit currency, gloves, and several other items investigators considered important evidence.
We're missing something. What are we missing? Help us understand what went on. Are you afraid of these guys? Are you afraid of Braulio? Are you afraid of Carlos? I just know them.
During questioning, Oscar identified two friends, Carlos and Braulio, as being connected to the incident. Neither of them had been found at the scene. Back at the crime scene, officers continued securing the area with crime scene tape as family members arrived. The victim's wife was visibly emotional and heartbroken. For the neighborhood, it was a tragedy no one saw coming. Yet investigators noticed something unusual. During one interview, the victim's wife appeared to laugh several times. Totally surprising behavior.
Right, yeah.
But perhaps
Yeah,
the
that
most
is
disturbing part of
weird.
the case was the victim's injuries. Investigators documented multiple gunshot wounds, revealing the violent nature of the attack. And then there were the two missing men, as the shooter had mentioned. Who were they? What role did they play? And what really happened that morning? Stay with us as we uncover the truth.
They didn't tell us anything.
As of right this second, so they can get him where they need to go. I'll be honest with you, sir, I have no clue. I have no clue. I just took off running after somebody a minute ago. I mean, you saw me over there.
Right. So was the guy on foot?
As far as we know, he was. We don't know if he got into a vehicle or not. Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Well, I heard 58. Everybody was running. I'm like, no, he's running through the backyard. He's the gas line. That's why I ran straight.
Well, he had somebody on the phone as soon as he started shooting and got a ride arranged to pick him up, I'm sure.
Isn't that 744 over here? Huh?
Yeah. So he's in somebody else's car. So he probably jumped in, and as soon as they saw him, he jumped out and went and got him.
No, everybody ran up the road. There was like 15 of them.
I was one of them. But
I thought I saw you run.
But still, Winkles, he wasn't on foot at that point.
I've got phone.
Yeah, we can match him up right here.
Well, I hope Tim keeps sending it, though, because I don't know.
He did. He told me he did.
He said he'd go on the
Here's the other thing, like, depending on where he got shot at, I wonder if bullets came all the way through.
Looks like a bullet hole right there. On the side of the vinyl. Way down there? Oh, yeah. We can go check it out.
Number 4721.
Going from this direction, so come up this direction. It's not this. You're talking about all that stuff on the bottom of that vinyl? It would look the same as the. It looks like a bunch of leaves and stuff. Can you search?
He doesn't speak Chinese. He doesn't speak English. Oh, now you guys local, right? It's in the car.
What? Yeah.
They're right there.
Use Google Translate. You can search the car.
We're getting off the property, that's all right?
I don't know shit. I don't do shit.
Okay. I don't want to ask you any questions, okay? But you are being detained right now, okay?
What's that?
You're being detained. All right?
Appreciate it. Yeah. I gotta get my phone. Sir?
Hey, you ain't calling nobody right now.
I'm glad y'all were standing though, because he wouldn't hear me. When can I have my phone?
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey. Yeah. Guys, okay. We got it.
You good, Mark? Holler at you later, man.
What you put? He was moving. He just went into an Uber. We stopped an Uber and I pulled him out at gunpoint.
I have to see that to him for sure. He looked right at me. I'm like, get out of the car, show me your hands.
Yeah, we got him.
Hell yeah.
Take Wiggles' vehicle up there to him. You'll see him up there. Okay. You good over here? Hey, Simon, too. Yeah, I gotta park some more.
I did. I saw it.
You got 30?
Four. I couldn't find any. I imagined some more in the grass. I looked. I couldn't see any. I don't want to do anything. Take a seat, Bubba. You got it.
Yeah.
Hey, bud, how's it going?
What's up?
I'm Lieutenant Mike Hill. I'm with the Sheriff's Office. This is my partner, Detective Bird. We want to talk to you, okay? So I just wanted to introduce myself and let you know that we'd like to talk to you. So are you willing to talk to us? You are?
Yes,
Okay, can I have your name, please, sir? Okay, what's your date of birth?
2005.
Okay, so if we run you, it's going to come back with your driver's license. You have a driver's license? You have an ID card? Okay. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you give me the right name? Have you ever been in custody before? Now again, I'm Mike, this is Tiffany, we want to talk to you, okay? So, are you willing to sit down and talk to us?
Why? I ain't doing that.
Well, we've got questions for you. We want to ask you some questions, okay?
Alright.
Talking about you
You
ain't
wanna talk
did
to us?
nothing, whatever, boy.
Okay. Well, let me just make some notes here. So are you you're willing to cooperate with us at this point? You are? Okay. Well, we appreciate that. So, we're not going to ask you any questions at this point, but we are going to ask you, will you consent to giving us some evidence
Or
from your person?
whatever it is. Whatever.
We just need to take overall photographs of you. You want to take gunshot residue collection from your hands and your ears, and then take DNA swab from your mouth. Do you want to consent to that? So yes or no?
Yeah.
That's all I need right now.
Yeah.
You will? Okay. Well, we appreciate that.
I needed to get away from him.
Yeah, absolutely, mommy.
Dude, he was in that closet.
Did he just like carjack the thing?
Yeah.
And did he go?
He was
Hiding?
on the right hand side of the house on the right. He was kind of hiding. And the homeowner came out. The homeowner saw him. And he's like,
We try. Hey, want me to just get me?
You go ahead with the hiring case number.
Yeah, Lawrence tried, but he failed apparently.
8521, repeating 8521.
Why can't we have nice things? I mean, it's like, why didn't it break? What happened? It just, yeah.
Rebecca, do you have a job?
yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I work on flag installation.
Installation?
I live, yeah, like construction.
Here we go.
So I know we talked on scene the other day. There's a lot going on, so I just want to get your side of the story one more time, just to make sure you didn't remember anything or something came to mind.
Right, okay.
So if you don't mind, just start from the very beginning and run through the series of events, as step by step, as detailed as you can.
Okay. I can't remember the exact time, but me and my husband were in our bedroom. I believe it was about 11 something. This is before we would make our Dunkin' run. We would go to Dunkin' and drink the coffee. And what I believe to be the man coming to buy the dirt bike was calling him. Josh started kind of going over what he had done.
Calling him on his phone or calling him through like Facebook Messenger?
To the phone, got the phone. And that, Josh was going over all that he had done to it, and I'm not really sure what was said on his end. But then I remember Josh saying, yes, I'll take $3,200 for it. Can you be here
Okay.
Not really
But see,
sure
y'all
what
should do this out in the public,
they
though.
said after that, but I'm guessing he agreed to 1 o'clock.
Okay.
But Josh also had another customer coming to drop off a street bike. And that person was coming beforehand. So Josh went outside, dealt with that customer. They dropped their belongings off. And I believe Josh kind of was like standing outside, just going over. I wasn't outside, so I'm not exactly sure what he was doing. But from the camera, it looked like he was just kind of walking around it or whatever. And then he came inside for maybe 15 minutes. He was like, oh, the guy that's coming to buy the dirt bike will be here in 3 minutes. And I was like, okay. So are you good? He's like, I'm good. So I stayed in my bedroom to continue folding clothes. He went outside, and I can't give you an exact time from when he walked out until when he called me. I want to say about 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
So Josh called me, but that time it was at, I believe, 1:33. And I answered the phone. He's like, call the police. He handed me fake money. He's trying to steal the bike. Call the police. So he hung up on me.
Is that exactly what he said?
That's exactly what he said. And so I called 911 immediately, telling them the address. And on the phone with dispatch, I was even saying, my husband called me. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. He just told me someone's trying to steal a dirt bike.
Yeah.
But at that time, I walked outside to look to see if I saw anybody, and I didn't see anybody. So I'm standing in the middle of the driveway with my 5-year-old son, and we hear about 6 to 7 gunshots.
Okay.
To me, it sounded like it all came from one gun, one firearm. So I rushed my son into the house, and I tell my daughter, you
Okay.
guys stay in the house, lock all the doors, don't open it for anybody. I will be right back. And I ran outside, and I jumped in my car, and I drove up there, and so I saw him laying on the ground. And at the time, I thought I was still on the phone with dispatch, but I guess it was still connected to my car. I don't know exactly what that. But when I got up to him, he was on the ground. He had, I could tell, a bullet hole here.
Damn, it's high as heck.
And there was a mark on his face. And there was blood. Just had blood all over his face. And so his firearm was sitting right beside him. And I scooted it. And started compressing right here. And a neighbor.
Let me ask one question real quick. So, I know you said you scooted his fire. Can you explain exactly where that was in relation to Josh?
Josh was laying on the ground on his left side, maybe
So he
not
was,
even a foot away from his
so he was like
side.
facing the curb,
He was,
laying on the left
he was
side?
on his back.
Okay. And the gun was on the left
And
side?
his gun was on the left side.
Okay.
And so I scooted it. I'm holding his spot, and I kept feeling his heart beating, so I kept screaming for help. And neighbor neighbors starting surrounding, and this is kind of where it's a little confusing on exactly what happened. I remember my neighbor Sam, because that's the only one I really recognized, come up to me and he grabbed my phone. He was like, let me call someone for you. Who should I call? And I told him to call Jackie Kettering. And a black male walked over with, I believe, a white woman that had dark brown hair. And he said, Pauline doesn't need to see the gun, and he grabbed it. And at the time, I'm very sorry. It should not have been moved. Like,
No, it's not your fault.
I am very sorry. Like, in my mind, like, I didn't know. I didn't know. And I was trying to deal with him, and so I felt his heart stop. And I started screaming for help more. And my neighbor, Trey White, who's an EMT, came running up and started doing CPR on him. He was probably doing CPR for like 4 minutes, and then Paulding County showed up and one of the officers took over. And then the ambulance showed up. When I got up to the scene, that's right, when I got up to the scene and I ran to my husband's side, the neighbors that were outside said, he's running, is that the guy? He's running. And I just said, I don't know. Like, I didn't see the guy.
Yeah.
My cameras, I don't know how, did not pick him up coming to the house. I literally never saw him until the mug shot was posted on Paulding County, whatever. But I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember everything, and it comes at like waves. During the time that I was compressing on my husband's bullet wound, the same neighbor that I believe grabbed the gun walked across the street, and Josh's phone was sitting in the grass or something like that, and he picked it up and said it was on record.
Okay.
And so he was like, it's on video, it's on video. He was like, what's the code? So I just yelled it out to him, and so he unlocked the phone, and he like paused on the video, I believe, and like just showed it to me for a split second. He was like, is this the guy? And I was like, I don't know, I didn't see him. Like, I don't know what he looks like. Because my husband does a lot of me. And like, he can usually read pretty good over the phone. When he got off the phone with this particular guy, I asked him, were you worried about him? He's like, no. He's like, he sounds like a kid. He doesn't, something to worry about. And, and they took us, the ambulance was telling me, or somebody, I can't remember if it was a neighbor or EMTs were telling me that they were taking him to the hospital, but I don't need to drive. They're telling everybody, don't let her drive, don't let her drive. So my neighbor Lauren White, Trey White's wife, the EMT that lives next door to me, offered to take me to the hospital. So she jumped into my driver's seat, and then once I got the information from the EMTs who were going to Paulding, I jumped in my passenger seat and we followed the ambulance. She didn't follow the ambulance to the ER side. She went to
The emergency room entrance.
Yeah, that side, and just dropped me off. And then she took my car back home. And then I don't even remember what time we came home, but whatever time when we pulled up and you guys were there is when we got home from the hospital.
Now, the guy that was behind the motorcycle, do you know the first time he made contact with Josh?
I want to say it had been a couple days.
Okay.
Like, I feel like he mentioned this guy during the week was looking to come out this weekend.
Okay.
So I feel like they were communicating, and Josh said this guy seems very, 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 very interested in the bike. And, which is weird because he was really like the first. Josh has had it posted for a long time. He was the first person to kind of hit on it and say, I'm interested in it. And like I said, Josh, the day before on Friday, had taken the dirt bike out to the driveway, pressure washed it. We went over all the fluids and just going over everything to make sure it was ready for the guy the next day.
Yeah.
So I know Saturday was not the first day they communicated. I know that much. I just don't know.
When it first started.
Right.
And you didn't see him at all? You didn't look out the window? You didn't see him pull
I
up?
was, I don't know if you remember my house, but my room's all the way on the back corner.
Okay. Faces the backyard.
And it faces the backyard. And so he deals with something. He never thought to go out there and and he always told me he didn't really want me out there because of something happened. And I kind of wish that I would have, so I could have gotten a look at him. But the only thing that I had saw was when the neighbor turned the phone to me on the still of him, and I can't even remember what I saw because it was just so fast. I feel like I remember wearing a hat, and that's the only thing. Because I was so focused on Josh and just put me in this thing a lot.
Yes. Now, I know we recovered his phone. I'm assuming, I think you gave one of the deputies his password to his phone.
Yes.
So you don't mind just going through his phone, you can look at the messages and all the data on his phone?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Do you know how they were primarily communicating? Was it through text or Facebook or? I know you said he called him the one time, but.
Yes. Josh had it posted on Facebook.
Like Marketplace. And he's got a business Facebook account, right?
Yeah, it's like Power Sports. It should be if you hit the Facebook app on his phone, that should be the one that pulls up.
Does he have a personal Facebook account too?
He does, yeah. That's where I know he initially messaged, and then the guy, I'm not sure who asked for phone numbers first, but I know that's how they first primarily started communicating, was through Facebook Messenger, and then they swapped telephone numbers. I do, like I said, I do remember him calling. It was either that day or that night before, to offer the $3,200. I'm 95% sure it was that morning, but I can't say for sure because Josh, he dealt with so many people, and sometimes he would start telling me about it, and I'm just like,
I don't want to hear this.
I don't know, I just do it, but I do remember him saying, yes, I'll take $3,200 for it, because he had it up for $35,000.
So what time did that first, I know you said somebody came off and dropped off another motorcycle, so you never just wanted him to work on it, or he bought it?
No, he was just going to work on it. He was actually trading work to get a bunch of t-shirts made from this guy. And that guy left, and like I said, he came in the house for a little while. Then he came and sat on the bed, and I don't think he was on the bed for more than 5 minutes. It was like, oh, the guy's 3 minutes away, let me go, go prepare the bike, I can stay out there and make sure and wait for him.
Yeah.
And like I said, I walked outside after he told me that, call the police, and I heard the gunshots, and like I said, I just rushed up there as fast as I could, but I never saw anybody running, but the neighbors did point in the direction out of the subdivision and said, he's running. And I feel like I'm finding out information from the neighbors, there was a backpack found over here, was at Josh's, and I'm like, I know Josh didn't have a backpack on him.
Yeah.
The only thing that I could recall Josh having was his shoes, his watch, his wallet, his phone, and his wedding ring, his clothes, and then obviously his gun, but that's something he had on him, on his hip. all the time.
Yeah, which would be my next question.
Yeah.
He carried that everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere he went, and it just, he always was thinking, he didn't even really have like a proper holster. He kind of shoved it right in his hand.
Is he left-handed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has he got a concealed carry license and all that too, or? Okay. It's not the end of the world.
Okay.
This is the interrogation.
I haven't had a chance to go through all that camera footage yet. I think some other detectives.
Dang, and they're only 30 minutes in?
Like I said, I think it only gets them walking away from what I
Yeah, this gonna be a long one.
understood so far.
Okay.
The video he took was really good, so that will help a lot.
I've never seen that.
No.
Okay. Because I know, you guys had mentioned that I would have to go to court.
Yes, eventually. Potentially.
Okay. Is there a way for me not to have to see any type of evidence that you guys may have?
Take that up with the victim witness advocates. I think it's already communicated with you, right?
Not yet, no.
They didn't come Monday morning.
And I called and they said that it typically takes a week.
Okay.
So I figured Monday I'll start moving.
Yeah. They should have your information. I know they put it on the victim sheet when we went to jail. So whenever they call you, and that'll probably be a good bit down the road. That's not something you have to worry about anytime soon.
Okay.
But these kind of trials generally take a minute.
Yeah.
Assuming it goes to trial, there's a chance it doesn't.
Right.
But
I know I had one, an abandonment against my ex-husband, and it went on for like 4 years. So I understand completely that it's not going to be.
yeah, these kind of cases they generally try to push through as fast as they can, but it's still not all that fast.
Right.
Who owns the phones? Whose name is on the bill?
I want to say mine,
Okay.
but Joshua has had the account to get into it, so it could possibly be both.
Okay.
But when we signed up for the phones, I'm 99% sure I was the one that gave like my social security and then added him to it.
So y'all don't have to separate, they all are together.
Yeah, we're all on the same family plan. We have 2 other phones and a tablet connected with that plan.
Okay. Yeah. And you don't mind us getting the video off of it? Any kind of information we need going through it?
Yeah, go. Please do.
Okay.
Please do. Anything that will help.
Well, I think we've got a relatively decent case at this point. Do you know why he followed him up the road? Is that something he's done before, or?
What I'm thinking is he was trying to get a good video of the guy, is what I would have chalked it up, that Josh would have ran up to take a video because he was running and he didn't want him to just get away without having any type of a video of him, leaving. That's my personal opinion on why he would have done that.
Has he done anything like that before?
But we've never had anything like this happen.
Yeah.
Like, we've never had to deal with somebody coming up and trying to steal. I mean, we had, back in May, our neighborhood got hit pretty largely with...
Oh, with that case?
Yeah, so, but, that was the first time we had ever dealt with anything like that. I know that there was a previous case with my neighbor that will probably end up coming up.
What happened there?
She had an issue with my dog.
Which neighbor? The one that took it, right?
No. Her mother's twin sister that lives diagonally across the street from me.
Okay.
My dog had got out, and I had just pulled home. Josh was already home. And as soon as I pulled into my driveway, that neighbor, Myra, came into my driveway, started screaming at me about the dog had got out, and was like trying to bite her kid, which I had cameras. Did not show my dog biting. She literally tried to run up to him. She saw that she freaked him out and took off running the opposite direction. But they blew it into a whole different story. And she was telling me, if I'm going to get my gun and shoot your dog. And Josh heard that and he ran outside and was like, you're not going to shoot anybody and you get off the property. He did show we are armed as well.
Yeah.
And I never pulled it out, showed it at her, but he said because she mentioned a gun, he wanted her to know that we can't do that. And Yeah, that's the only incident. Well, and there was an incident, he left a gun in a bathroom at a restaurant. So, oops. That was an oops, yes. But they gave him like, I think like 6 months probation. I can't even remember what the charge was. 6 years now, I believe. So I'm sure it'll come up when you guys start, you know.
Yeah. And I think when he was arrested, but not that long ago, right?
For, yeah, suspended license, either August or September. He had a ticket from New York, and because we were on vacation, we lost the ticket, didn't know where the heck we were, so we kind of just like forgot about it. We get into an accident on Interstate 20, and, you know, obviously we call the police. They come to, you know, do their thing, and the next thing we know, they're like, hey, you know, you have no suspended license. And we're like, no. So they ended up taking him to jail for that. A week after that happened, we got the letter from Georgia DMV stating that his license was suspended.
Let's get it done now.
Right. So we sent all that over to the DA, and he ended up just dismissing the whole case.
That's good.
Yeah. And then I know he was arrested again last year for, they said it was a theft by deception, but because somebody had a four-wheeler at our home for over a year, and they weren't communicating anymore. Josh had a ton of money into it, was charging them storage, and, you know, they wouldn't come contact, so he didn't sell it. And when the guy came here to tell that Josh had sold it, he never told the police that he owed Josh like almost $2,500. And I don't know if that makes a difference, but, you know, Josh was in the middle of hiring John Greco to handle that case, and that really, we haven't heard anything since he had gotten arrested for that.
Yeah, that was the case I was kind of interested in, because I think somebody else in here was working that one.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how much you know about his business dealings and how all that kind of transpires.
I just kind of, he tells me, but like, I'm just like, oh, is there this amount of money in the bank so I can pay this bill? And he tells me yes or no. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of deal. Cause,
sounds like me and my wife.
Yeah, like I just...
So you just still went around, no answer.
Right, yeah. So I just, you know, I try to keep, you know, if he asked me to go outside and help him do the work, because I do know how to do this work, but I always told him I don't want to be communicating with customers. I don't want that aspect. Like, you can handle all of that and the money and all that nonsense. So,
And take care of the kids, probably a full-time job too.
yeah, and I homeschool all three of them at home.
I was homeschooled for a while.
Well, in this world, I just,
Yeah.
they have to feel safer with them at home. And then especially after this, you know, it's sad, like the dirt bike, everyone like keeps telling me, they're like, well, you should sell, you need to sell it, you need to sell it. And I'm like, I don't want to put that on anybody. I don't want somebody to have to sell that to, you know, for me, and this happened to them, because there's so many people now that are doing this, that they are literally, they're jumping on it and taking off, they're trying to hand fake cash, they're, you know, because Josh worked in this business, he did get contacted a lot, and they're like, hey, you know, do you have this bike? If you have this bike, you know, can you check the VIN for me? And we never, fortunately, we've never had one that was stolen, you know, that somebody had dropped off or whatever. But, you know, we did receive a lot of calls that some people from Jonesboro, DeKalb, Thornton Road, and all that, like all types of people that I know he would tell me that they, like, you know, someone just called today and seen if I'd seen this bike
So
around.
why couldn't y'all do this in a public
That
place
type of
though?
thing, but
Why you had to do it at your house?
This is like a weekly
no, this was our first time doing it.
trying to sell a bike.
Well, he had gotten bikes before, but this is where this particular bike, because we have about 2 or 3 other ones that need to be sold that were with this lot. This was the first time that he really, like, took something, cleaned it up, fixed it up, you know, making it look nice, a lot of times it would be like a customer would be like, oh, I'm going to trade you this if you do the work on this, and then he would take that and just kind of like throw it on one and, you know, sell it for the price that he was owed for the labor or something like that. But never like buying and flipping. Like he would try, but we really wouldn't have the money, and so.
So you mostly just took your bikes to work on and then would.
Yeah.
Was that his full-time job? And he just stayed at home? I did speak with the district attorney's office. I think we're going to try to get you that money today.
Okay.
So try to help y'all out that way.
Thank you.
I went and talked to them just before I came and got you, so they should be working on it now.
Okay.
Well, give me just a second. I'll make sure I don't have more questions written down.
Okay.
And then hopefully we should be done.
All right. Thank you.
You need anything, water, bathroom?
Thank you.
I had to go steal this from that.
There's something to be said for living in the moment, but there's something magical about making it last. Capturing those moments in time, making them something to be shared. Look at life through a new lens. Bring a story to life. And the next time you find yourself in the moment, capture it. Gear up with Adorama, your source for creator tips and tools. Shop Adorama.com. Celebrate every moment. The milestones, those big firsts, and those most human moments. Every new love, fluff, and face. Celebrate being human with Etsy.
I was told to give this money back to you. So I figured your mom over here, it's easy to do it for this whole thing. She said it was $1,260. That's what she wrote on this one. She happy spit it was here.
Will his wallet ever be released?
Whenever he's done and all that, I'm sure we'll have a problem. Give a wallet and stuff like that. I think once the case is over with, a lot of the personal effects will be returned.
Okay.
We'll be sitting downstairs till then.
Okay.
I'm just gonna figure this out real quick for the cell phone part. What kind of phone did you have? An iPhone?
It's an iPhone. I want to say 14 Pro Max.
What color it was?
Blue should be the same color as mine. Like this, like bluey purple, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is, if you want to read it, you can. If you don't read it, you don't have to. But this is basically saying you give us permission to go through this phone. Okay? You can just print your name here, and then you can say that you're there. And you gave the patrol deputy permission to go through it too on scene, right?
Yes, I
Okay.
can.
Appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, no problem. I know. I thought about it. I'm like, you know, if it helps, like, why prolong it? Why push it off?
Oscar, again, I'm Mike. This is Linda. We're going to talk to you about what happened today, okay? Look, because you were here at the sheriff's office and you're in custody, we have to review your Miranda rights, okay? We have to review your rights, okay, before we talk. We want to know your side of what happened today, okay? So you've been very respectful to us. In turn, we've been respectful to you. We appreciate you coming and talking to us, okay? Now, I'm going to read this to you, okay? This is a Miranda form. These are your rights, okay? I'm going to go over them with you to make sure you understand them, okay? Now, before we ask you any questions, Oscar, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to talk to a lawyer and have them present when you're being questioned.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each right that I went over with you? Okay. You have? Okay. Are you having those rights in mind, or are you willing to talk to us today? Okay. So you are willing to talk to us? Okay. So I'm going to put a X right there.
It's too hot.
Before we get started with what happened today, I want you to tell me about yourself. Where did you grow up at? You grew up in Mexico. When did you move to the United States? 2 years ago. Why?
Because I went to Mexico for visa a long time because I don't know, a year. But I come to the United States 5 years ago.
You come to the United States 5 years ago? Who did you come to the U.S. with?
My father.
Your family? When you first come to the United States, where did you come to? So how old were you when you moved to the United States? Do you remember? 13. What was your life like in Mexico? Did you live with your mom and dad? Good. Did you have a good life there? You did? This is a little ways from Decatur. So, well, you're living in Union City. You're living in Union City right now with your sister. Is that right?
Yeah.
Who else lives there? Okay, so he lives there with your sister, and your brother lives there too, and he lives there with your sister too. Okay, where's your mom and dad at? Visiting, or did they move back to Mexico?
They like vacation.
Okay, do they still live in Decatur?
No, they live in the same place.
Same house?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of work do you do? You do warehouses? You do warehouse installation, like the racks?
The racks, yeah.
Who's your boss? Who do you work for?
Antonio.
How long have you been doing that?
2 weeks.
Okay. Did you work yesterday?
Yeah. I was working outside the state.
You was working out of state?
Yeah.
Where at?
I was in the city.
You go in the city?
Yes. Yes.
When did you come back from Jackson, Mississippi?
Yes, sir.
Yesterday? So you got back. What time did you get back yesterday?
10.
About 10 last night? So were you tired? You go to bed? What time did you get up?
7.
Just to be sure, was it, you said 7 or 8. Do you eat something when you get up in the mornings?
No, I just like
Exercise?
that I do.
Did you exercise this morning?
Yeah.
How did you exercise? What do you do? What kind of exercises?
Walks. I do calisthenics sometimes.
How long would you say that you exercise?
1, 2 hours.
For 1 or 2 hours? What did you do after you finished exercising?
Yeah, I eat some. Took a shower.
Did you eat a little breakfast or a big breakfast? What'd you eat?
Some eggs. Yes, 5 or 6 eggs.
3, 5 or 6 eggs? Did you cook them? You cooked. Then what did you do? Take a shower? Or did you take a shower before you ate?
I take a shower. I relax. And I should be home.
What's that?
I should be home.
You were at home? Okay. At Union City? Okay. So you took a shower after you ate, and at what time would you say it was then?
1.
1 p.m.
Then what did you do? I just came home. I went to the movies or something.
So how did you come to be up here?
I was with my friend. He just told me to come around.
Who was your friend?
This Dylan.
Dylan? And you said he is a blackmailer?
Yeah,
He asked you to come with him? When did he ask you to come with him?
yesterday he was talking to me outside my house. He said he was, I guess, get a bike and if I could go behind. He said,
He was going to get a bike? Like a bicycle?
no, a thoroughbred.
What kind of bike?
Like a thoroughbred?
Do you know what kind? What brand?
No, like Honda.
So it was a Honda dirt bike? Do you know how big it was? What size it was?
It was new, 450.
Well, like a CRL 450?
Yes,
So this is a dirt bike, not a street bike, right?
yeah.
Do you know what color the CRL 450 is?
That's red.
Red?
Red and white.
Red and white. So what time did he tell you to go with him to get the bike yesterday?
I was down in the night. He went to my house. I was talking to him in the street. He told me that. And he told me in the morning if I could go with him.
He asked you to go with him
Yeah,
to here?
yeah.
And what did you say? You said, yeah, you'd go with him.
Yeah, he just told me that he was wanting to get a bike, and I said, sure. So we went today, and he was talking to the guy, right?
Dylan was?
Yeah.
Let's slow down for 1 second. How did you guys get up here?
We coming over.
You Ubered from Union City to here?
Yeah.
You and him rode together up here? Who called for Uber on that phone?
It was on my phone.
It was on your phone? Okay. So you guys Ubered up here. What kind of car did you Uber up here in? Like what color? What kind was it?
It was white. It was like a CRV.
So it was a white, possible Honda CRV. How long did it take to get up here?
40 minutes, 45 minutes.
40 to 45 minutes. Okay. So then you guys got here. Where did you go to?
The guy, probably was in the back.
Okay. You guys went straight to his house? And who all was it again?
It was just him.
It was just you and your friend? Do you remember the guy's name that had the bike for sale?
It was, my friend was instructing with him.
Your friend was talking to him about the bike? Dylan was talking to him about the bike? On the phone, or were they texting
He called me in the morning when we get there.
about the bike? So you guys got there, around what time was it that you got there?
It was like 1:30.
1:30? What happened when you got there?
So he was talking to the guy, one driver, test it out.
Dylan was talking to him?
Yeah. Then he can see the bike and everything. And see the money and everything.
Describe this guy. What did he look like?
He's like, like brown hair, very nice.
Was it a white guy?
Oh, the guy that had the bike? Yeah, he was a guy.
How tall was he?
Like 5'7", 5'7".
Skinny guy, medium guy, big guy?
Yeah, like
Medium.
he was probably like 35 years or so.
35 years old?
Yeah.
Was he nice?
Yeah.
So he said that you guys could see the bike if you had the money.
Yeah. And then my friend, us, go back. We take money, right?
I'll say that again.
My friend,
Your friend Dylan?
yeah, he has book back money, take money. And then he said that the guy that wants me to fight. So yeah, can I see the money coming and everything? And my friend gave the book back to him. And then he was putting up the money.
Was it all fake money?
He had fake money and regular money.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a lot of fake money. And then when he was looking at the money, he said, this big was a crack with one up. And he has like one rack. And my friend has the other one.
Hang on 1 second. So the guy said, this is fake money.
Yeah.
He said, get out of my house. Okay. How much fake money was in there?
5,000.
And fake money?
And he was like 2,000 real money.
So, what happened then?
Yeah. We just got the house and the one guy just take the phone. He said, right over here. He started. He was phoning us to straight into recording. He didn't stop. He said he was talking to someone and like we was watching her. And he had the one like he was grabbing his gun.
He had a gun?
Yeah, he had his own gun. Yeah. And my friend had the other gun. The one that like a phone. And then we were walking. Yeah. My friend just got nervous and he just shot. Yeah. When he shot him, he started running and he tried to run and I grabbed him. And I keep going to the street and he just went to the woods. I didn't see him no more. I had to call Uber like 5 minutes ago. I don't know where he went. I just getting over. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about Dylan for a minute. What's Dylan's middle name?
He's
Okay, and you said that he is a black man? How tall is he?
like 6. Yeah, he's like 6.
6 foot tall?
Yeah. So,
You think he weighs? How much?
he's skinny.
Thin build? Thin build? Okay. So, any tattoos?
He got tattoos on his back, no on his arms, his face.
He got tattoos all over him?
No, just on his back.
Tattoo on his back?
Yeah.
Whose idea was it to bring the fake money in the bag? Whose bag is it?
He told me it was his. He just told me that if I could go with him, I don't know what he was going to do.
So the gun that the deputies found with you was his gun that he used to shoot that guy?
He just dropped it. I don't know what he's done.
So when Dylan shot this guy, What made him shoot the guy? Tell us that story.
He was walking with us, like recording. He was walking to the street. Like, he said, "Get the fire mile." Yelling. He was recording like us. And he was like shooting him. And everything. When we was like going in front of the guy, my friend just take up the gun, like turn around and just shoot him. He broke the gun, and he started running. I picked up the gun and I ran too. I just I hide for a little bit, and then the Uber came. And I get to Uber and yeah.
What was Dylan wearing?
It was a black shirt too.
Black shirt?
Yeah, he had white pants. And black Air Forces.
Do you have any tattoos? No. Okay. Give us 1 second. We'll be right back, okay? You want some coffee? Okay. We'll be right back.
I do want to ask you something. Do you have an apartment number? Because 7,000.
Yeah, it's lot 6.
Lots.
Is it a mobile home park?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Be right back. You want some coffee?
No,
Good? You hungry?
all right now.
Okay. Be right back.
Water or fire damage? You want the experts at ServiceMaster to provide peace of mind for you when disaster strikes your home or business. You have a choice on who to call. Demand the best.
Sorry, buddy, I'm drinking too much water. I ordered a mask. You see that bag? That's your bag. Miss Dillon's bag? Was the real money your money?
Man.
He had all the stuff in the back. Nothing was mine.
Did he drop everything when he shot?
He grabbed the bag with him, but he just dropped the gun.
He kept the bag?
Yeah.
Where do you think the bag is? Why would he drop the gun and keep the bag? I'm trying to figure that out. Why would he do that?
Yeah, like 6'8".
Yeah. If we've got people like all around there looking, like, where is the bag? You know?
He just dropped the gun. He just started running to the woods.
You didn't have the bag?
No. And I just grabbed the gun and got my phone. The white guy got my phone.
He's got your phone?
He had.
Did you get it back?
Yeah, I get it back. I run too.
Okay. Let's go back to, you grew up, what part of Mexico did you grow up in? Guadalajara? Okay. So tell me about your life with your mom and dad. What was it like?
It was good. I was good.
Yeah. Your parents are good people?
Yeah.
Very good people.
Yeah.
Did your mom work?
Yeah, good work.
What kind of work?
When they were here, when they were here, they would work on catering.
Catering? So they catered meals? What about in Mexico? What do they do in Mexico?
My mom, she was working on fabric, on warehouse, and some stuff, like plugging stuff.
So she worked in a factory in Mexico?
Yeah.
So she worked hard. Your dad worked hard. What was your dad do?
My dad had a lot of jobs still. It was construction worker with that building house.
Mexico? Did you guys have food to eat and everything growing up?
Yeah. I was like, like 5 years old, but we didn't have like too much money, but we were like good.
So you kind of, you know what it's like to do without. That's what I'm understanding. But your parents are good people. They teach you to tell the truth. They teach you right from wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how did you come to get your phone back from this guy?
He was on the floor.
When he was, after he had been shot, you went back and got your phone from him? Let's talk, Oscar, because you seem like a really good guy. And I want you to know that I want what's best for Oscar, and I want what's best for this family. So, let me tell you, you're looking at about 40 years of experience here. If you put our time here together, you're looking at about 40 years of experience. We're going to do this a really long time, and I want to tell you what I see here. I see a young man who's probably come from a good family. Your mom, you told me your mom worked hard, your dad worked hard. Didn't always have everything, but it sounds to me like they did the best they could for you and your brother and your sister. So, tell me, Oscar, have you told us the truth about everything today? Look at me when you tell me that. Have you told me the truth about everything today? You have? You sure? Okay. Let me see your hand for a minute, please. Let me see your hand. Shake my hand. Listen. I want you to know, Oscar, that there's video down there. I want you to know that we have video. I want you to think about things, okay? You seem like a young man who comes from a family who would want you to be successful. But we know that you've made some mistakes today. Okay? Would you agree with that? Would you agree with that? Agree with me on that? I want you to tell us what really happened down here. Okay? Tell us what happened, okay?
It was my friend. Called back. It was a truck. And he was talking about
Dylan was there?
yeah, it was.
You're sure?
Yeah.
Video will show.
Yeah.
Oscar, are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I was like,
You sure about that?
when he was like recording me, my friend was like on the other side, behind, get farmhouse, each time.
Say that again.
And he was following us, and he shot him.
Oscar. Oscar. You understand that we're going to look at video, okay? Dylan really wasn't there, was he? Dylan wasn't there, was he? It was just Oscar, right? Why did you shoot this man? You feel better? That you told us the truth. What did your mom and dad teach you about the truth? I want you to think about your mama right now. Made a mistake. How many times did you shoot this guy?
Why? Oh, we're calling him.
Made a mistake. How many times did you shoot this guy? take care of you, make sure that you have shoes on your feet. And so I can tell, Oscar, I want you to know that I can tell that you love your family and your family loves you. I can see that in you. And I know Linda can too. Mike and Linda can see that you love your family, but what I want you to see for a minute is that this man that was killed earlier, the man that you shot earlier, he has a family too that loves him, okay? So I think that the right thing to do is just walk us through what happened, tell us what happened, and what happened step by step, okay? So did you arrange this meeting with the man today? What time did you begin talking to this guy? A day of yesterday? How did you find the bike for sale? What, marketplace?
Yeah, my friend, it was something to me, but like,
Which friend?
Carlos.
Okay. Does he live in Union City also?
Forest Park.
So he told you about the bike being for sale? Okay. Does he have any involvement in this?
I think it was,
Carlos knew the guy that had the bike for sale? Where is the bag at, Oscar? The bag is in the woods? Can you tell me where at in the woods? Entrance to the subdivision? If you're at the main road going into the subdivision, would it be on your left or your right? Left. Describe the bag for me. Blue bag. Is it regular blue like this or is it dark blue?
It's dark blue, black.
And is that, what all is in the bag?
It's what?
Real money, fake money? Is it the same amounts that you told me? 5,000 in fake money?
No, it was not like that. That was big money.
2,000 in fake money? 2K of fake? And how much real? There is some real money in there? So let's go back to you arriving at the house in the Beaver. So, when you get there, Oscar, did you message the guy? What's the guy's name? You don't know his name? Did you text him? You texted him, and what did you say? Okay. Did you say I'm here? Is that exactly what you said? Okay. So then what? He told you to come in?
Yeah, he was outside.
Okay. And you said he's a white man? Green eyes? What color hair? Brown, maybe brown with some gray in it? So, he told you to come in? Did he take you in his regular part of his house or the garage? Okay. So, you come into the garage and tell us what happened.
I was trying to see a bike. He was on the man. Yeah.
Tell me about this bike, because I've bikes since I was about 7. So this is a CRF 450. So that's a 4-stroke. So you don't have to mix oil. So tell me what add-ons were on the bike. Is it stock or does it have a bunch of add-ons? Stock. What was the price? $3,500. So that was the price. So it was a stock bike, no add-ons. And you know how to ride? Okay. So, what was he telling you about the bike?
Can you send me that? It was a clean bike.
Clean bike. Did he? Let me tell you, if I was going to look at a Honda dirt bike like that, I would be afraid that a kid or an older teenager had probably like ragged it out. Does that make sense? And so, did this bike look, was it clean? Did it look like it'd been taken care of? Okay, clean bike. So no marks on the side. It looked like it'd been laid down. So you're probably like me. You would be looking to see if it'd been abused. So this bike was clean. So did you think $3,500 was a good price? But now, were your intentions to try to buy the bike with fake money? That's what you wanted to do. How would you, with coming up here in an Uber from Union City, if he sold you the bike and he didn't catch on that the money was bad, how would you have gotten home with the bike? You would ride it. A CRF 450 is not street legal. So, I have to ask you, Oscar, I'm starting to like kind of question this a little bit. But what was the plan? What was your plan? So you don't know this guy. You don't know this guy. Like Carlos told you to come and look at the bike. Is Carlos a friend to this guy? He's new. We just knew the guy. He's an acquaintance. But I'm just trying to understand who goes to buy a dirt bike with no way to get it home. So is there something more to this? No. And you don't know this guy that you shot. You've never met him before. But what is okay, so let's go back to the bike for a minute. So when he said it's clean and you looked at the bike, what did you do? I just let the bag the rest. You handed him the bag like you were going to pay for it? Yeah. And I just threw it back. And it was going back to the bike. It was getting off the bike. And then he just said, like, put the money. You got to look at the money? Okay. So, did he figure out the money was bad? Where'd you get the money? Where'd you get the fake money from? You got the fake money from Carlos? Did Carlos send you up here to buy the bike? He's coming down. That's something about the first guy. But I wanted to buy them for real money, but he said it was different, fake money. He ain't gonna do nothing. He said. So basically, Carlos told you it'd be easy to rip the guy off. Let's show him this fake money and just leave with the bike. But how are you going to leave with the bike? No. I gave him my back. Right. So I put it in the rash. Like, what were you going to do? Like, I just let the bag in the rash. And he said, yeah, you can ride it. So I ate out. He offered to let you test drive it? Yeah. Okay. He was looking at the money. Mm-hmm. Okay. And so, then what happened? And then you had this gun on you? Where did you get this gun? What kind of gun is it? What, 19? What color is it? Black? Same color. What kind of ammunition did you have in it? My friend, he had bullets. He used to pull it on my gangsters. I don't know what type of bullets he was, but I really don't know. You don't know? Your friend? Which friend loaded it? It was like a long time. Ephraim? Okay. So Ephraim loaded this gun for you, but you don't know if it's ball or hollow point ammunition? What was the gun at when you saw it? It was in his side, inside, tucked inside his pants. On his left side? In his waistband? Did he have it in his hand? So you pulled your gun? Where did you shoot him at first? I know it's hard to talk about, Oscar, but we need to talk about this.
I just keep straight and turn around.
How many times did you shoot? More than once? More than 5? More than 8? Try to think for me. Try to estimate if you can. You sure it was more than 5 though? Did he drop? Did he have your phone? Like you told me earlier? Did you go back and get your phone? Did you stand over him and shoot him again? Oscar, tell me the truth. It's in your hands. Listen to me. This is very important. I need you to tell me the truth. Did you stand over him and shoot him again? You did? You stood over him and shot him again? When you stood over him and shot him, where did you shoot him at? Are you sure? You're sure? Or did you shoot him in the head? So you're saying that after you took your phone back, you shot him in the chest? When you stood over him, did you shoot him one time or more? One time? Why did you shoot him after you had already shot him? He was moving? Were you mad at him? You weren't mad at him? Were you just upset? Why did you shoot him while you were standing over him? Because he was moving? Or what made you want to do that? Were you angry inside? Since I met you acted without thinking. Is that what you're saying? Are you hungry? Want something to eat? Okay. Give us a minute. We'll be right back. We'll go see if I can find you a snack. Okay? I can't call nobody. Yeah, give us just a few minutes. We'll work on that. Okay? We go find you a snack.
We're living in the moment, but there's something magical about making it last. Look at life through a new lens. Gear up with Adorama. Your sword.
Okay, buddy. I wish I could have got you a better snack. I'll find you something else in a little bit, okay? You're gonna help me out, partner. With the bag. Where's the bag? Okay? Yeah, the bag with the money. Where is it? I just threw it in the woods. You threw it in the woods? Do you think it's stuck up in the tree? It's in a tree. Did you put it somewhere? Let's talk about this for a minute. You've been, like, good with us. And I want to keep it that way. Can you tell me where the bag is? Yeah, where? The sound of the house. The house where the guy lived? Which house? At the entrance of the subdivision? It's at one of the houses? Which house? main road, the first one on the left. Where's it at? It's behind that house. Help me out here. Where at behind the house?
It's like in the corner of the house.
Is it under a porch? It's under a porch. You threw it under a porch. The first house on the left. Let's go check that real quick.
Under the back porch?
Are you sure? You're 100% sure.
Yes, behind the porch.
The first house on the left. Under the back porch.
You were gonna buy this off of Facebook Marketplace, and what's your Facebook? What do you go by on Facebook? What's your name?
Oscar.
Oscar? So that's what you were talking to on my Facebook, like, Marketplace Messenger? Okay. There you go. So you can find that now. You want another ice cream sandwich?
No.
You okay?
I don't know. You got it.
Okay, I'll get one that sent you, okay?
Okay, buddy, we're trying to find this bag. You got to help me. Where's the bag?
It's in the back porch.
Is it above the porch or under the porch? It's under the porch. First house on the left. You sure? Because they're back there looking for it right now. Are they gonna find it? Is this a backpack?
It's like
A shoulder, kind of like a over-the-shoulder type bag? What brand is it?
it's like a big one.
No, what's that now?
It's a big one.
It's a big backpack? Does it have the two straps on it? Just one? Big backpack? It's blue.
White.
Blue, black, white. You don't know what brand? It's not like Adidas or Nike or nothing like that?
So
What's that?
you saw it on the sidewalk.
And are you sure that we're at the right house? If you're coming in from the main road,
Yeah, it's like the road.
coming into the subdivision,
Yeah, like from
the first house on the left or the first house on the right?
that's because you have me on the right. Right? The right. You have me on the right house.
Is it on the same side of the road where you went in and looked at the four-wheeler? Or the motorcycle?
Yeah, just
The same side as the motorcycle? Is it the next door neighbor?
No, it's just the house.
The first house coming into the subdivision on the left?
The back.
Sure it's not in any of the trash cans on the side?
It's like on the bucket. In the corner.
Under a bucket? What color bucket?
They will see it like in the corner of the porch.
It's at the corner of the porch, under a bucket?
It's in the bucket.
It's in the bucket. But you can't remember what is the bucket plastic? Is it like a 5-gallon bucket?
No, they can see it. It's just those two buckets.
2 buckets? At the back porch? So it's not at the front of the house or on the sides, it's at the back of the house. Back corner? You put it in the bucket? Say that again?
Yeah, so
You threw it in there? Did you put something over it? There's 2 buckets together? What color are they?
the back.
2 black buckets. And you put the bag in one of them? But there's nothing on top of it? And you're sure it's not the house? And then, is that where you waited on the car to pick you up?
Yeah, the car passed from the road. leave that for now. Not just walk to the car. Like cursing the straight number.
Okay. So you're telling me the truth about the bag?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. You want another ice cream sandwich? Okay. We got back. You need to use the bathroom? Okay. Let me make sure that Corporal Dyer can go with me before we get to the bathroom, okay? Be right back.
Out there, let me introduce you to two must-have Ryobi products for your summer round. First, we have the Misty Fan, over 7 hours of runtime, multi-direction.
Okay, be right back. Doing good, buddy. Did you get your snack? Why do you need both of them?
Down. It's down.
You okay, buddy?
I did want to ask you about Carlos. I'll go back to Carlos. Because he knows this guy. How does he know him? Did you buy a bike from him before, or he just told you he had bikes? Did he show you the list on Marketplace, or did you find it by yourself?
Yeah, that's all.
He showed you. How's it listed on here? But with his name? I couldn't find it with his name. What does Carlos do for a living? He works. Tell me a little bit more about Carlos. About how old is he? He's 20. Do you work with him? How are you friends with him?
Yes. I don't know. Playing soccer. Walking.
Did y'all play on the same team or something? Played soccer a long time with him. But how did you get to talking with him?
He's told me that yes, he like banks. There are banks. Which is why he told me that.
Where's Carlos now? The first part. How do you know about him and Harold?
Last time, he was telling me that he had the bags. That's fine.
So you're telling me that he just told you he had good bikes, so you just texted him, but you didn't know what it was because it's not listed as his name. So how did you find it?
He told me that he sent me his page.
He showed you the page?
Yeah,
Okay, so were you with Carlos yesterday? You weren't with Carlos yesterday. How did he show you?
It was like a week ago when he was in my house. It was the cookout.
Are you related to him?
I don't see him down because he worked up other states. Already know where he worked at.
You don't know where he works at? Did you invite him over for a cookout?
Yeah. Well, he worked other states too. I think construction.
You said you had a cookout at your house? What'd you cook?
It was carne asada.
Carne asada? Who cooked?
Okay, they ain't talking about nothing much. Let me go to the end of this.
Okay. What kind of phone do you have? What's the ID means, okay? So you're giving us consent, Lieutenant Mike Hill, Detective Linda Wicks. We're detectives with the Sheriff's Office, okay? We're asking for consent for you to turn over from your person your clothing and your footwear. And this is in regards to our aggravated assault investigation, okay? So if you agree with it, you'll sign with me right there, okay? You can hold it for me? Now, Oscar, I want to ask you, is everything correct? Have we got your correct information? Have you ever been arrested in the United States before? Okay. So no one's ever fingerprinted you or anything like that? Okay. This guy that you were involved in this with earlier, you've never seen him before? Never met him? You never heard of him until your friend said he has a lot of bikes? Is there anything else you can think of that we need to know? Think of anything else?
No, we do appreciate you talking with us and being truthful with us.
Thank you, Oscar, and I wish you the best of luck, okay? I really do. I know we started off with, you not wanting to tell us the truth, but I believe that you have told us the truth. I will say I'm not understanding how you were going to get home with a motorcycle. I understand. I understand. You're welcome to eat that other candy bar if you want it, okay? You want some coffee?
Just tell us what happened with this case.
Oscar, you didn't want your other snack right there? Okay. Come on with us. We're going to go right across the hall here. This interview room over here is not being recorded. Now, you can leave your water. We're just going to dress you out for a while. All right? So what we're going to do, we've got your Q4 in here. Deputy Jones, come on here. He said he's talking about switch codes in there. Codes in the world. Okay. I don't know if you want me to put those back on.
Yeah, you're going to jail, buddy.
Turn around for me. Squeeze on your wrist. To left or right? Left here.
Okay, and that's it. See y'all later. Peace.
It bolts onto your screen and turns manual strokes into repeatable motion. It guides your squeegee and flood bar so every pass stays consistent, shirt after shirt. It's got that automatic press fill on a manual setup. Smooth flood, strong pull, way too easy once it's dialed. You push and it prints
Where's
like
it
a
still
pull.
going? Now I just said for this thing to stop. Why won't this thing stop? Why can I not get rid of this post? Why is it still going? Why can't this thing in? It won't let me in the stream. Y'all see this? It will not let me in the live stream. Can't believe this. It won't let me in the live stream.